What's going on, guys, and welcome to the channel where we talk about e-commerce, social media strategy, and all things entrepreneur. If you want to see videos like that, make sure you drop below, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell too. Today I'm going to go over 4 apps that I use no matter what Shopify store I'm starting, just to get the store off the ground and running and get some social proof to generate those first few sales. So let's get into it. Okay guys, so here I am in my dashboard, basically just my personal branded website that I've been starting to build lately, and this is just my app's home screen. So if you're really new to the platform, to download any of the Shopify apps, there's a ton of them. Once you're in your home dashboard, just go to visit the Shopify App Store, and if you go to here, they kind of break down all the apps that you can have. So they have product sourcing, marketing, sales, anything that you might need help with on your Shopify store. They have a category for it with all great reviews, so you can kind of see how people have reacted to them so far. So back to my apps. So these 4 apps are the apps I'm going to be talking about today. So the first one is called Countdown Cart by Beeketing, and I'll show you guys a little dashboard for this. So what this is just it's a countdown timer if you want to run some sales and kind of create a sense of urgency on your store. It also allows you to do a stock countdown, and you can put whatever stock that you want in there, just so you can have something there. And then add social proof, so how many people have viewed it, how many people have bought it, and it's just a way to increase sales and increase a sense of urgency and just make your business seem like everything's going really well and you're selling stuff and people are coming to your website. So it's really great for businesses that are just starting, just to kind of give customers that sense that you're established. So a few of the things that you can see here, you have a countdown timer here that you can kind of customize, and you can put a timer up. You can do 1 day, 5-hour sale, whatever you want to do, and it'll count down on your site. You can do a stock countdown where it can just pick a random number, or you can pick exactly what you want to put in there. A social proof that basically you can pick the amount of people that have viewed the item, added it to the cart, and then I'll show you guys an example over on my site real quick, just so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So we go to the shop, and if you just click on any of the products, there'll be this little side menu, so you can see my countdown timer, right, for a sale. You can see only 34 items in stock, and then you get this little pop-up right here. It tells you how many people have viewed it, how many people have added it to the cart, and how many people have actually made the purchase. So, I mean, as you can see, this is just gonna make your brand just seem like you've been around for a while, and people are buying your products and coming to your website, and people know about you. And that's huge when you're just starting a Shopify store, because nobody's gonna know about you. It's really hard to get people to come to your website. And when they do come, you want them to be able to trust you as a store that they can buy something from. Alright guys, so the second app that I highly recommend you getting started with is going to be MailChimp. So MailChimp is just an email autoresponder, so you can collect emails and basically conduct email marketing and keep track of your customers' information. So I'm not going to get into a whole tutorial about email marketing, but I will say MailChimp is just great for starting out. They have a free package if you go to their pricing, where you can have up to 2,000 subscribers and you can send 12,000 emails completely for free, and just keep those first customers. That way you can get your business off the ground. So if you and then they do have, as you grow, you can expand to a $10 per month. And then, I mean, if you have a really giant business, they have up to a $200 a month. But I mean, there's no reason why you can't get started with free. And any email marketing is going to be better than none, right? You need to make sure you're tracking your customers and you're collecting as much information as you can. That way you can retarget them later on. You can just keep your contacts and keep all your customers in one spot. That way you can keep track of repeat customers and use them as part of your marketing campaigns as you go further down in your business. So this is just a little bit about MailChimp. So basically you can automate your emails. If somebody signs up for an email list or joins your newsletter, you can have an automatic welcome email and just automatically send emails triggered based on certain things. And then they have different sign up forms that you can customize. You can run really cool campaigns. You get reports based on how many people have signed up through what forms that you've created. And it's just a really great way to get your email list going, because email lists are really big when it comes to repeat customers and retargeting marketing. And then obviously you can always upgrade for more features. So if you go back to your app store, so first of all, you will have to sign up for MailChimp on their MailChimp.com. You'll have to set up an account, and then you're going to integrate that with the Shopify app. So just go back to the Shopify store, find MailChimp's app, and then put it on your store, and then it'll come right here in your little apps dashboard. And if you go look at that, you can kind of track some of the automations that you have set up for your Shopify store. So you can, set up an abandoned cart email, a retargeting email. You can set up notifications and set up pop-ups. So just really great. I would definitely recommend if you're just starting out in Shopify or just e-commerce in general, definitely get MailChimp. That way you can start collecting emails completely for free. Okay guys, so the third app that I'm going to talk about is called Privy. And this is just really great as an addition to MailChimp. So if you're going to go the free route with the MailChimp, you're going to be a little bit limited to the style and the customization that you can put on some of your forms. But if you go with Privy as an addition to your MailChimp, it's also free and you can add a lot more customization. So basically you can just run different campaigns to collect emails as well. You can do A/B tests, collect contacts. It's a lot of the same functionality as MailChimp, but you're able to do a lot more customization and just cooler things. So I just created a test campaign real quick to show you guys kind of what you're able to do. So you can collect any kind of fields that you want. You can collect email, names, phone numbers, whatever it is that you're trying to collect information on. And then if you go to the design, this is the really cool thing. You have a lot of really cool options that you can add to your website. So you can do pop-ups, just like a simple, generic sign up pop-up form. They have customized ones here, like for the holidays, and just they look a lot cooler, and you can customize them to look like your site. So everything kind of goes together with the theme and the vibe that you're trying to put on with your site. But they also have some cooler ones too. So they have what's called flyouts that just kind of zip onto the side of the screen. They have banners that you can add on. And then some of the cooler ones though, like this, spin to win. So this is really cool if you want to give out like discounts. You can have people enter their email and then kind of spin to win like maybe a 10% off discount or whatever you want to put. You can customize the options to whatever you want. And this is a really great way to collect emails, because if you provide incentive, people are going to give you their email, and then you can use that as kind of a marketing strategy later on. So I would definitely integrate Privy into your Shopify store. And the best part is that you can integrate Privy directly with your MailChimp. So if you sign up for MailChimp, like I just talked about, and then you go into Privy, you can connect your MailChimp account to it. That way, if you get email subscribers through the Privy, your spin to wins or your flyouts and pop-ups, it'll automatically sync to your MailChimp account, so you can collect all of your email subscribers in one spot. And then this version is completely free, so you can do all of these things completely for free. You will have like a little powered by Privy logo on some of the stuff that you use, but I mean, that's to be expected, and it's not like overbearing, or it doesn't take away from your website. If you do want to do a paid version of the app, they do have a paid version, of course. The plus version is $24 a month, and just basically some of the stuff that you get from that. They'll remove their branding from all of the pop-ups and stuff. You can add custom form fields, target based on devices. So if you want to target people, mobile or desktop, and just niche it down a little bit more. And then you can also do page targeting. And then it also goes up to, like an enterprise level growth account where it's $200 a month. Definitely not necessary for, just getting your Shopify store off the ground. I mean, it's a really powerful app, and even with the free version of what you're able to do, I mean, you can do campaigns and signups and integrations with your email. So really great for getting started. They integrate with a lot of other apps as you progress through your marketing strategy. Definitely recommend downloading it to your Shopify store. Okay guys, so the last app that I definitely recommend putting on your Shopify store right from the beginning is called Printful. You don't have to go with Printful. You can go with a different print-on-demand service, but I know Printful is one of the highest rated, and I've been happy with my experience with them so far. So basically, if you're not sure of print-on-demand, you can just create designs and print them on all sorts of stuff. So if you're in the app right here, in my Printful app, I can go to Add Product and show you guys what you can add. So They have t-shirts, hoodies, any kind of apparel item, basically hats, mugs. You can create wall art like posters and frames and stuff like that. You have totes and bags, leggings, pillows, pillowcases. I mean, there's a ton of stuff that you can do. And the reason why I recommend adding this basically to any Shopify store is just because any niche that you're into, you can create customized gear to go along with your brand, and it just kind of fills out your store and allows you to create a whole brand and product base around whatever you're trying to do. So I would definitely recommend getting this app, and it's completely for free. Printful only get paid when you get paid, right? So say you sell a t-shirt, Printful is going to take your design, they're going to print it for you, ship it to your customer, and then they're going to take their piece of the pie after you collect your money from your customer. So you really have nothing to lose with print on demand. And I know I've talked about Printful in maybe one or two of my other videos, but I definitely recommend adding it to any Shopify store because there's no reason why you can't add some of these products to your stores. So you guys, I just highly recommend getting Printful or any print-on-demand service and adding your brand to some of these products and putting them up on your store. So just a quick review, just if you want to screenshot this or take it down real quick. So the 4 apps were Countdown, Cart by Beating, MailChimp for Shopify, so make sure you go to MailChimp.com and sign up for your account first. Printful, which you can sign up directly through Shopify's App Store, and then Privy for the pop-ups and stuff like that. So definitely recommend getting all 4 of those. It'll definitely boost the look of your website, allow you to collect more information from your customers, and just boost sales and make your website look overall better and get your Shopify store off the ground. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully those 4 apps will just help you get your Shopify stores off the ground and boost some sales. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you smash that like button and drop down in the comments and let me know what you guys want to see in some of the next videos. Catch you in the next one.